All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Patch of the Week. So it finally happened. I bought the Analog 4. This decision was long coming, and I always knew that I'm going to eventually go to the dark side and buy the Analog 4 and have all three dark Elektron devices. But it happened a little bit quicker than I anticipated, mostly because of the conditional trigs that I explored on the Analog RYTM. I made a video about this on Monday, and I just thought to myself how much potential there is in having conditional trigs on a synthesizer. Additionally, I was also very interested in the capabilities of connecting the Analog 4 with the MS-20 via CV interface and having more control over parameters in my sequence. So that could be interesting. I haven't explored that at all. It's my second day with the device, but I'm really hoping this is going to be something extremely good. Let me point it out right here. This is not a tutorial because Analog 4 is really difficult. I will have to read the manual carefully. I haven't even scratched the surface of what this thing can do. So I'm sure there are different ways of achieving what I managed to achieve with this patch. But that's my day 2 workaround. Let's see how this works. So here's my patch. Okay, so you can hear that this it's a pretty basic synthesizer pattern. I'm not really going to go into the sound because it's pretty basic, but there's a little variation happening from time to time on a conditional basis. Yes, you guessed that. And how this originated? I had this basic sound, and I made something pretty cool with the LFOs. I have obviously a random waveform, but this random waveform is controlling the other LFO that's controlling the filter. So, and the other LFO is just a standard slow triangle. So the effect is yeah. And I wanted this effect to occur only on different chords based on a conditional trig on a probability so that it sort of floats around randomly. So how I achieved that is actually pretty simple. I copied the track and the sound from my first sequence to track 2. So they have the exactly same settings to start off. But then on track 2, I just added my additional LFO to the entire track. And I also added a little delay so that it blends a little bit better. And then in track 1, I took every single chord that I had and I made the chord conditional. So what I did is the first trig of the chord I set to 91%, and then every other trig from the chord is a previous one. So depends on this one happening. And then for the second chord, same thing, and so on and so forth. And then on my other track, on my effects track, so to speak, I made a condition to be a negated neighbor. And that's for every single one. So basically, if a chord sequence doesn't occur in this track, it will occur with effects on this track, on track 2. And that's the final result. You can hear the delay. Yeah, so that's my first use of conditional trigs on the Analog 4. And now, let's hear it in context. Alright, so that's it. That's my first day with the Analog 4. I have a feeling that this could be achieved in a simpler fashion, so if you know how to do it, let me know in the comments. I will definitely be reading the manual. I'm going to get it printed out actually, and I'm going to learn the analog 4. Once I have something of interest to share as a tutorial, I will definitely do that on this channel. So make sure to subscribe for more videos, more tutorials, more jams. Have a great night and take care.